Good evening. Thank you for being here to attend this very special event. The Village of Riverside has always been at the forefront as leaders, especially when it comes to public safety. That is why it is so important this evening to witness exactly what we stand for. Earlier this year, the Village of Riverside, spearheaded by myself, Village Manager Jessica Francis, Village President Joe Ballerine, the members of the Village Board, and our attorney, Yvette Hinselman, filed an appeal with the Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board after they denied a waiver of basic training for Officer Zenna Ramos. This denial resulted in the decertification of Officer Ramos. After reviewing the facts of this denial, we, as a village, decided that this was improper and needed to be challenged. The reason for why we chose to make this challenge is because, first of all, it was improper. But more importantly, it is what we saw in Zenna Ramos. Zenna has shown us that she is the type of person we want working here in our community as a police officer. She is humble, knowledgeable, hardworking, personable, but most importantly, she is able to relate to people, which is a quality that is extremely important in this profession. Zenna has also shown resiliency as this appeal process progressed. She could have easily walked away from this job and found another job in another profession, but instead she kept her head up high and put her faith in us to get her back to doing what she has worked so hard for, and that is being a police officer. I'm extremely proud of everyone who has shown Zenna, the Village of Riverside, and the Riverside Police Department their unwavering support. But our success in this appeal would not have been possible without the support of Governor J.B. Pritzker, State Representative LaShawn Ford, State Representative Albanasar Rashid, State Representative Elizabeth Hernandez, and State Senator Mike Porfirio. I cannot thank them enough for seeing exactly what we saw and standing alongside us in support. I would also like to recognize and thank the Ramos family for standing behind Zenna and supporting her throughout this entire process. Their dedication, love, and support has helped her get through this. Here tonight are her husband, Ray, who's also a Cicero police officer, her daughter, Leah, her son, Mikey. Unfortunately, her daughter, Miranda, was unable to attend, but her parents are here and her mother-in-law. Thank you very much for supporting Zenna. So a quick story of what Zenna is like and what she stands for. Back on August 17th, I was standing at this podium in this exact spot, swearing in not only command staff at our police department, but also police officers that were recently hired. Zenna should have been standing with them, but she wasn't. That is why we're here tonight, to honor Zenna, do this in front of our village, in front of the village hall, and have our village president swear her in. So at this time, I'm going to ask President Ballerine to please come forward, and Zenna Ramos.
Please repeat after me. I,
Zenna Ramos,
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and
the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and I will faithfully perform the duties of a patrol officer of the Village of Riverside, Illinois, to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Thank you. The strength that this young woman has shown for the last too many months, 5 months, has been amazing. We've asked her, and we've gone over several times, how far do you want to go? What do you want to do? And she says, I'm in, both feet. This is my job, and I want it back. And we did everything we could, and we're fortunate to be able to succeed. And it was, part of it was my friend, Representative LaShawn Ford. He got a hold of this and literally called me within 12 hours. And 2 days later, he was in the office. And 1 week later, we had a press conference. And 5-6 days later, Governor Pritzker weighed in, which made all the difference in the world. So thank you, Representative Ford.
Thank you.
You are a true servant of the people. Thank you.
All right, come here. You can't leave yet. At this time, I'd ask her husband, Ray, to please come up here and pin her badge on her. Can't leave yet. I'd also like to ask LaShawn Ford to please step forward, and he'd like to say a few words.
Thank you, Chief, and thank you, President. And thank you, the Village of Riverside, for standing by a magnificent officer. You know, I'm a fan of Dr. King, and he said we shouldn't judge people by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And the Village of Riverside has judged you by the content of your character, and today you are sworn in as Officer Ramos. I'm here to congratulate you and your family. And Riverside is better because you will be patrolling the streets of Riverside, helping people, serving and protecting. So thank you, Village of Riverside, for charting a course for the rest of the communities throughout the state of Illinois. Thank you, Governor Pritzker, for weighing in. None of this would be possible without the fight of Ramos, without the fight and support of the village. And because of that, you've made all our lives better. And I told her that she would be making a difference for many officers. There's going to be a Ramos law, and you're going to help a lot of officers get back on the force. Congratulations.
And what LaShawn has just relayed to a little bit about, there is a lot of work to be done still. We do have to get some things changed and some legislation updated and changed, and that's what we're going to work on next. So we are not giving up at this point. We are continuing to move forward, and we will work with him and anybody else that will work with us to get this completed. So that concludes our ceremony here outside. There are refreshments and things inside the firehouse right next door. Please stop by there. Zenna will be there. Please congratulate her. She definitely deserves this. It's been a long road, but we're here. So, do you want to say anything?